Get ready, power cruiser fans. The king is back. Introducing the 2025 Yamaha VMAX 1700, a motorcycle that doesn't just ride, it dominates. With brutal horsepower, iconic muscle styling, and modern tech upgrades, the VMAX is rewriting what it means to ride a legend. In this video, we'll break down every detail of the all-new VMAX, from engine specs and tech features to design upgrades and price. Stay tuned because this is one motorcycle you don't want to miss. A brief history of the VMAX legacy. The VMAX isn't just another cruiser. It's a legacy on wheels. Since 1985, Yamaha's VMAX has set the gold standard for performance cruisers, boasting a unique V4 engine layout, jaw-dropping acceleration, and unmistakable presence. For decades, it reigned as the ultimate muscle bike, leaving superbikes and cruisers in the dust. After the 2020 model quietly exited the stage, fans wondered if that was the end. But Yamaha had other plans. Fast forward to 2025. The legend roars back louder and stronger than ever. Design. Let's talk about that design. The 2025 VMAX stays true to its muscle bike roots, but with sharper edges and a more aggressive silhouette. The tank is sculpted with angular lines, flanked by air scoops that scream performance. Up front, you get a bold, full LED headlight with DRLs that resemble the eyes of a predator. The rear section is tighter, more streamlined, and the dual exhausts are massive, designed to look as fierce as they sound. New color schemes like Black Thunder and Plasma Gray with matte and gloss finishes elevate its street presence to a whole new level. Engine. Now let's talk power. At the core of the 2025 VMAX 1700 lies the updated 1,679 cubic centimeters liquid-cooled DOHC V4 engine, now tuned to produce a jaw-dropping 202 horsepower and 128 lb-ft of torque. This isn't a bike for the faint of heart. The torque delivery is instant, savage, and relentless. From 0 to 60 in under 2.9 seconds. This bike launches like a missile. Yamaha has also reworked the intake system and fuel mapping for better mid-range pull, while retaining that signature VMAX growl. And yes, it still sounds like a thunderstorm on wheels. Transmission and ride quality. The VMAX comes equipped with a 5-speed transmission, beefed up with a revised slipper clutch for smoother downshifts and more control during aggressive riding. And even though it's built for straight-line speed, Yamaha's engineers have improved cornering dynamics. The aluminum frame has been stiffened, and the bike now comes with adjustable KYB suspension front and rear, making it surprisingly agile for a 680-pound monster. The ride is firm but stable, giving you the confidence to push this beast harder than ever before. Technology and rider aids. Host. Now, the VMAX has always been about old-school power, but Yamaha knows we're in 2025, so this beast is loaded with modern tech. You get a 6.5-inch TFT display with smartphone connectivity, navigation, and ride data logging. There are 3 riding modes: Street, Sport, and Track, plus traction control, wheelie control, and cruise control. Yamaha's new launch control system is a drag racer's dream. Hold full throttle, dump the clutch, and the electronics manage power perfectly for the fastest possible start. Comfort and ergonomics. You might think a bike with this much power would punish you, but Yamaha has worked hard on comfort. The low 775mm seat height makes it accessible for more riders, and the handlebar and foot peg positions are tuned for long-distance cruising as well as aggressive riding. Even the seat padding has been reworked for better support on extended rides. Weight and dimensions. The 2025 Yamaha VMAX 1700 tips the scales at 308 kilograms wet, but with all that torque, it feels lighter once you're moving. Wheelbase is a stable 1,700mm, giving it drag bike stability while still allowing sharp handling in the twisties. Fuel efficiency and tank. With great power comes great thirst. The VMAX has a 15-liter fuel tank, and with improved engine mapping, Yamaha claims a 15% better fuel economy over the previous generation. Realistically, you'll still be filling up often, but let's face it, you don't buy a VMAX to save fuel. Sound, the VMAX roar. And we can't talk about a VMAX without mentioning the sound. The 4x1x2 titanium exhaust system delivers a deep, thunderous note that sends shivers down your spine. It's the kind of sound that makes car drivers look in their mirrors and move over. Audio clip of revving and takeoff. Customization options. Host, Yamaha knows VMAX riders love to make their bikes unique. That's why the 2025 model comes with a huge range of accessories, from carbon fiber body panels to performance exhausts, touring windscreens, and even a rear seat delete kit for that pure drag look. Riding experience. Host, on the road, the VMAX 1700 is an intoxicating mix of brute force and surprising agility. Twist the throttle, and you're hit with an instant wave of torque, the kind that pushes you back and blurs the world around you. But with modern electronics, it's also more manageable than ever. Whether you're cruising the boulevard or launching down a drag strip, it's pure theater. Price and availability. Host, now for the big question, how much? The 2025 Yamaha VMAX 1700 starts at $23,999 in the US, with global availability starting late 2025. In Europe and Asia, expect slightly higher prices due to import taxes. Rider comfort and ergonomics. The Yamaha VMAX has always been more about performance than comfort, but the 2025 model changes that. The seat is redesigned with premium cushioning and memory foam, ensuring comfort on long rides. The riding posture strikes a balance between aggressive and relaxed, low seat height, forward set pegs, and wide handlebars. This means you can dominate the streets without breaking your back. Passenger comfort has also been improved, with a larger pillion seat and optional backrest accessories. Competition and market position. The 2025 Yamaha VMAX 1700 cubic centimeters enters a competitive market where muscle cruisers like the Ducati Diavel V4, Harley-Davidson V-Rod, revived in concept form, and Suzuki Boulevard M109 are fight for dominance. But here's the thing, none of them carry the same raw cult legacy as the VMAX. With its powerful V4, iconic design, and Yamaha reliability, the VMAX sets itself apart as the ultimate Japanese muscle bike. Price and availability. Now, let's talk about price. Yamaha positions the 2025 VMAX as a premium offering. The starting price is expected around $22,000 to $24,000 depending on the market, which is competitive considering its performance and features. The bike will be available in limited numbers globally, making it not just a ride but a collectible for enthusiasts. Why the VMAX still matters in 2025? Some might ask, why bring back a muscle bike in today's world of electric motorcycles and eco-conscious designs? The answer is simple. The Yamaha VMAX is not just a motorcycle. It's a symbol of freedom, rebellion, and raw power. In an age where everything is going silent and digital, the VMAX roars to remind us what motorcycling is truly about, the thrill, the danger, the adrenaline, and the passion. It's Yamaha's way of saying, the spirit of riding is alive and well. Final verdict, the king is back. So, what's the final word? The 2025 Yamaha VMAX 1700 cubic centimeters is everything fans hoped for, and more. It carries the DNA of the original legend, but with the refinement, safety, and technology of today. It's not for everyone. This isn't a beginner's bike. It's not the most practical commuter. And it's definitely not the cheapest. But for those who crave unfiltered power, commanding presence, and a ride that makes hearts race, the VMAX is the ultimate choice. The king of muscle bikes is back, and it looks ready to rule the streets once again. Outro, call to action. And that wraps up today's deep dive into the 2025 Yamaha VMAX 1700 cubic centimeters. What do you think? Does this new VMAX live up to the legend? Would you ride one if given the chance? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to Bike Hub, and ring the bell icon so you never miss an update on the latest bikes. Thanks for watching, and as always, ride safe, ride free, and keep the spirit of biking alive.